I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Oh, okay. You're really staring me in the eye. I know you really want to know. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm GamerBoy3366. Welcome back to an episode of Vampyr. Last episode, wow. Last episode, I kind of left you guys at a cliffhanger. We were figuring out some things about an old man, so he'd let us in. But then we found out that the nurse was hiding in the back, and she's extremely bloody. So I don't know. I don't know, man.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? Well, we even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Huh. I'm gonna talk to this dude real quick.
Welcome, sir.
See what's going on.
Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Okay. Medical
Do you
checkup,
need
might as
help,
well.
sir?
I only need you to purchase something from my shop, sir.
Okay, so he's healthy. 2,000 off the bat. 2,000 off the bat. And he's a merchant. I don't know. Is it worth it? What does he even have? Let's see.
Show me what you have.
It's like a bunch of junk, dude. Maybe the only thing useful is like the parts, but I have people for the parts, so should be fine. And plus, I have enough for a shotgun, so that's good. Okay, let's see if there's any junk that I have. Okay. A lot of junk, but I think I can sell more from that dude. Maybe, if that's a thing. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask him personal questions, damn it.
Buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Okay. Personal question. Never mind. Your life in London. Notice anything out of the ordinary?
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
That's fair, I guess. Have you been hurt?
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Violence is increasing?
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. How's business?
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Personal question. No, did not unlock. Why can't I talk today? Jesus Christ.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
I haven't unlocked any personal questions, so...
It's hard to believe, but this district has always...
Okay, let's see.
I'll let you go.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson's son. but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
Medical
Can I
checkup?
offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
Okay. 1950? That's it? Okay. Personal question. None? Okay. Your life in London. Do you enjoy bullying people?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle.
Of course.
Their dirty work.
Of course, the Wet Boot Boys. Survival is a natural law. You could have refused. Yeah, that's
Most
something that you could
people
have
don't
done.
become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you made.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons. And that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Okay, so I got something out of that. Let's see. Bounced up to 2,400. Okay. About the lack of
According to you,
doctors.
physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Oh, okay. You're really staring me in the eye. I know you really want to knock me out for some reason, but let's see. Anything? 1 to 3. Huh. Not that good. Okay. What do you do around here?
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Okay. Okay. Pretty fair. Any personal questions? Nope. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. Might as well.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Let me in.
Your father is worried about
Let me in,
you,
little
boy.
boy.
He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in.
That
Harry,
easy.
by the way.
That easy to go into somebody's house.
Suffering in this world.
Okay. Don't mind if I take your stuff. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Alright, okay.
So,
I'm gonna talk to you.
may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Personal question. Oh, this is kid. Oh. Yeah, Peterson. Okay. Well, Brett Lewis and your father.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Did you talk to Mr. Lewis?
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
Okay. How much? Oh, yes, fatigue.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Sad but true. Let's see. Your life in London. Not happy to live in Whitechapel?
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Got a point there. Your father did his best, and all said
I'm
and
sure your
done, I
father
guess he
his
did.
best when he found this house. Times are tough for everyone, young man.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Why don't you just leave this place?
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Damn. Okay. Life in London. How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Okay. So he says, tired of being sick. He has fatigue, which that's now 2 people I have to get treatments for. And then one was a headache, which I think I have all the ingredients for all of those. Not sure, but
Goodbye,
I'm
young man. Take care of yourself.
gonna have to check.
Even my dreams
Okay.
are soaked with glue.
Okay, I'll get your fatigue all taken care of, but now I'm gonna steal your stuff real quick. Don't say anything if you don't mind. Okay, he doesn't mind. So might as well just take his stuff. Okay, what's this? Hold on, I'm kind of curious about this. Professional vampire hunters? If you ever suspect someone to be a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name of the Guard of Pruin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of the vampires in London. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solutions exist. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence Crossley for more information. Please contact me directly. The freaking vampire hunters. We don't need them. Refusal letter. Okay, so maybe I could talk to Joe about that. The refusal letter.
I don't have your money.
Come on, Barry.
You're still bullying him. Okay.
You again? What do you want this time?
Personal question. Harry is not happy living in Whitechapel.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
No regrets at all?
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Not afraid you could be arrested?
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Okay, let's see some details. Ooh. Got 2 more things I need to figure out about you. But man, it's 1 to 3. That's not good. Not good. Okay. Life in London, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I can
Goodbye,
ask.
Mr. Peterson.
Figure out more about you later. No, wait, so wouldn't I give the note to his son?
Good evening.
If I don't give it to him?
May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Even my dreams
I don't know why I had to say it twice, but, here,
So,
let's see.
may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Okay, let's see. Who do I give the...
Goodbye, young
Never
man.
mind. Hey,
Take care of yourself.
okay. So now,
Pain and suffering in this
now we're gonna look in the, right? Find Clayton in the area.
Protection against malevolence and trickery.
Who the hell is this man?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Personal question. Have you any family left?
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
You sent him on some preaching
You
crusade?
sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Isn't that a lyric in a song? I swear that's a lyric in a song. I guess I'll give you extra points if you can figure out what song that is. I swear I heard that song before. Okay. Did you send him?
Where did you send him?
Or where
I
did you send
sent
him?
Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Do you think that was really smart? Like, do you really think that was really smart? Okay, your life in London. I am more lost than you thought.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled
Than you
in the
thought.
world of
I said
causes
you're.
and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I only believe in facts. You can't tell me any
I
different.
am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
That is true. That's just what I think, but yeah, I'm just
I have
gonna
had enough
say
for tonight.
goodbye. That's about all I can
Goodbye.
say. Or like, all I can pretty much tell you. Okay, so I might see him in the cemetery, I might not, I don't know. Okay, so find Clayton in the area. Who the hell are you?
I'm cheap and I'm clean, I promise.
Okay, prostitute, might as well talk to you.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Okay, does everything you say have to be sexual? Fatigue, okay. That's about 3 now that I have to get for fatigue. Personal question. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
So Russian. That was your decision to sell your body. I don't think that's what they want to hear. I think they already know that. You know what? If that's what you want to do, I don't judge.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Okay, your life in London. About your health.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
So how did you get checked? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, what about your client's health? Your line of work has many health risks. That's all I'm
Considering
saying.
your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Oh, you're not getting the picture. You're not getting the picture. You could die.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Okay, you can kill yourself if you want to, but I mean, can't really tell you about. I'm just gonna ask her
Do
about
you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital?
the nurse.
Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone
Huh.
should respect that.
Okay, so what about you?
Do you need
Yeah, might
any
as well ask her about her
assistance?
fatigue.
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Yeah, fatigue. I will be right
I
back
will
for
see
that.
you
Okay,
later. Goodbye.
be
miss.
right back for that. I got
Take care of yourself.
3 people that need that too. So, as soon as I make that, I will let you know. I just noticed I get XP from talking to people, so that's why I talk to people a lot, okay? And you guys like, why do you talk to every person that you see? It's like, well, because I can't. I don't know. What is this? What is this though? Stay at home. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home. Okay. That's the opposite of what I'm doing, and I'm gonna check out. Okay, I'm just gonna shift up here. And I'm assuming I can't really go anywhere else, so I don't know what the point in warping up there was. Okay. So it looks like going that way is closer, so I'm just gonna head over there first. Wait.
I'm cheap and I'm clean, I promise. Pay me a glass of
Oh wait.
coffee, Jack.
Now I know what to do. Okay.
Unable to see the true horror around.
Who's that man? Are you Clayton? I think I actually found him.
Soon
I don't know, it's
the time
loading.
will come when you will all be judged for your sins. Even now, he judges your words and actions.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry.
Oh, I found him.
I'm new to
Sweet.
Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Okay. I'll get to that later. I'm gonna... Your investigation in London. Oh my god. No jobs for migrants around here?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Got a point. Let's see. He has fatigue too, so that's 4 people now, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 people now. Okay. Not afraid of getting out at night?
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm gonna say it's not a simple epidemic.
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
They are vampires. Or scowls. What are you doing here after sunset?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
You risk your life to reveal the truth? Might as well
So
ask
you
him that.
risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Is the public interested?
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
No newspapers speak about the epidemic?
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's only logical.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
That's true. Okay, personal question. Got none, so might as well go to the point where I even started talking to you. Okay, about an underground medical dispensary.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
A nurse I know is compromised. It's confidential. I care about public health. Might as well do that. A nurse I know is compromised. Might as well be straightforward with him.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out?
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Huh. He has no relatives?
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Mithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nithercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Okay. So this church, I'm assuming. Alright. Figuring it out. Okay, I know you're cheap and everything. You're exploiting your body for money. That's fine. Still, don't judge. I do not judge. Might as well find. By the way, I have a custom marker. Where is it? It is so annoying. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. Oh, it's right there. Remove. That is so annoying. Okay, anything... Why would I have to go here? I don't know, guys. Let's see. There's a flower. A small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. To get help, no tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find. Hold on. There. Is that literally the person that we're? Hold on. Here, wait. I was like, wait. There's literally a person right there. That looks exactly like the person in the top left. I was like, okay. This is definitely the person.
Good
Without
evening,
a doubt.
miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what
Camilla.
you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Wait, is she? Why is she not talking? She's healthy. Can't talk. I see. I know your work with
Madam,
Nurse
I
Crane.
know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Is she... What's wrong with her? I know you understand
I know you
me.
understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
What's wrong with
You
her?
don't seem to need my medical attention for now.
What did...
Very well. Goodbye then.
Wait, hold on.
Hello again, miss.
Hold on. Am I able to do that? No, I can't. Man, I really need to level up. Let's see. Okay. Medicine dispensary. Okay, there's one thing that I don't know about her. That guy has bronchitis. It takes 5 though, and how do I... Is that a thing that I can level up, like... anything? Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna have to look at that next time I...
Very well.
Go to sleep.
Goodbye then.
Okay. Find the mailbox. Okay, the mailbox is like that way, I think. Pretty sure just by judging... Oh no, wait. Oh, the mailbox is somewhere over here. Somewhere around here, there's a mailbox. Oh. No way. Yeah, okay. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war, but there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You're grown up now and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius Petruski. Petriscus. Okay.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Huh. Okay. Getting more leverage. That's nice. Always nice. Okay. And then when I go back to talk to that dude.
Enter.
Okay. Cannot enter, so I need to go through another way. That's fine. Actually, how can I? Do I need to go a whole other freaking direct? I was probably going the wrong way. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was just going the wrong way. I could have had to go the other direction.
The walls of your home will not protect you. For there is
Maybe.
no protection
I don't know.
against malevolence
I'm even
and
able to
wickedness.
go through here. I have to go through the other side. Oh no, door's open. Okay. So I do go this way. Oh, scowl. Level 10. Alright. Oh, another one. Oh, sweet. I got 3 of those bad boys. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. I pressed the wrong button. Alright. Bye. Come here, bitch. How did I miss that? Wow. I am amazing. Okay. And I got like full blood. Sweet. And full health. That's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, now let's see. Find Richard in the area. Okay. I'm assuming he's probably in the graveyard. More than likely, probably in the graveyard. Is this Richard? Are you Richard? Pretty sure you're Richard.
Sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest.
It's
Although
Richard.
I may
Okay.
not be the best informant regarding this part of town. My words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
Oh. I'm just gonna get right to the point. Or wait, should I? Leverage. Leverage. Wrong dude, never mind. Okay, the mute florist is part of a plot.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious camellia.
Are you not curious?
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
You're a helpless romantic.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty
Hopeless,
as
not
charged,
helpless.
Dr. Reed.
Oh. Okay, you have a cold. I have something for that too. So that's 2 people need a cold. Or something for a cold. Okay. Yeah, okay, now I'm just gonna get right to the
May
point. I
I
don't feel
ask
like
you a
talking to
few
that dude.
questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
About Darius Petrescu.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him.
Oh, I said it right.
First,
Oh,
I thought he
sweet.
was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I learned a lot about this dude. About Dorothy Crane.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
Really like the name, but you never heard of her. And you're a 3, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't really know much about you, so I'm gonna talk to you. What are you doing here at
May
night?
I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Not afraid of the epidemic?
If you say so.
I clicked
But
the
as
wrong
a
one.
physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you the real question. Not afraid of the epidemic?
Are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Okay. That is about true. Your life could be in danger
Are you aware
here.
that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
It is somewhat risky around here.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Who will help you if you're in
If
danger?
some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
I'm not here all the time. Thoughts on the situation in London?
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in the city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Peaceful silence, really?
Peaceful. That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Yeah, that is true. Why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you think it a little morbid?
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Okay. Afraid to find... Oh, wow. That was the weirdest way I ever said that. Afraid to find the truth about her?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
You don't know
have
her?
you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Okay. Do you have examples?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Okay. Now I need to go back there. It's gonna be a while, so I'll be right back, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Kind of a weird cut, but the video is kind of getting way too long, and you know, you guys know how that goes because I always want to play as much of this game as possible. But I'll have some more videos soon. But anyways, in the meantime, drop a like, leave a comment, and welcome to the revolution.